You know malnutrition, what it does? Your brain does not develop. That's the reality. I mean, this nutrition happens in the first 1,000 years from conception. The women don't have the right nutrition when they're pregnant. The babies don't have the right nutrition when they're born. The brains are not formed. From day one, you have already disadvantaged your children. So you go to school, and that's why, when we were younger, you would see a young boy from Borno. Borno, they give them kuningeda, which is nourishing. Here, we give our children cocoa and paro, which is not. Okay? So you go to this Makaranta Allo, you find a child from Borno at the age of 10, he has memorized the Quran. And his colleague from Kano cannot read Alam Tara Kaifa. And you think it's the guy, he's not daft, he just did not have nutrition when he was a baby. That's all. The brain will be formed. So we need to, and nutrition is not about money. It's about interest, about education. Okay? Now, one of the issues I'm dealing with is I am concerned, I'm passionate about nutrition, because if we don't deal with malnutrition, we will not deal with poor quality education. No matter how good your school is, the brain has to be there for the child to have the education. And how do you deal with malnutrition? We are not there when the woman is pregnant. You talk about statistics. That is what we have. Every year, I get numbers. Oh, so many children in Kano State are malnourished. We count them after they are malnourished. Where were we when she got pregnant? Somebody has to be there at the point of pregnancy to say, this is what you need. Somebody has to be there at the point a child is born to say, this is what you need. But I sit here in Kano, I don't know how many babies are being born every day. So I need the technology. I need to know that in a particular part of Kano, in a particular local government, there are 5 babies who are born. And I need to get the word here to say, go to those women and make sure that they're giving their children what they need. If you don't do that, from pregnancy to the 3rd year, you're going to continue producing children who do not have the ability to. So I like the conversation about statistics and numbers. When you just convert them to human beings, then you begin to think, and that's why when he said he can't think of a policy, is because he's not followed it logically. If you think of this as, if you take malnutrition as a number, and then you take it as a pregnant woman, then you need a policy around how do you know how many pregnant women are in Kano? How do you know where they are? How do you make sure they eat what they're supposed to eat? When they give birth, how do you make sure the children have what they have? That is how you form policy.